Good morning to all dignitaries, guests, and dear trainees with great joy. I'm Rasina Sharid, your host of this event from 24th batch, from my co-host Rija ma'am from 24th batch.
Yes, I am Rija from 24th batch of NCDC. I am privileged to extend my warm welcome to all presented here of the NCDC, the 43rd batch inaugural ceremony.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude for NCDC and the master trainer and backbone of NCDC, Sri Baba Alexander sir. National Child Development Council is a self-governing organization working for education and welfare of women and children in India since 2004.
Yes, Razina ma'am, NCDC's main aims are improve quality of child education and developing scientific and psychologically molded training methods. I'm very grateful to become a part of it. Thank you, NCDC.
It is our culture to remember the God Almighty before everything we start. So let's begin with a beautiful prayer dance.
Yes, I would like to welcome the dancer of 24th batch, our dear Jaya ma'am, for the prayer dance.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wow. Thank you so much, Jaya ma'am. You created a soulful, heavenly atmosphere here. Thank you so much. Is it Rija ma'am?
Yes,
Yes.
Rosina ma'am. Yes, it was wonderful performance, Jaya ma'am. Congrats. Next, I would like to welcome our Gale faculty, mentor, and one of the best faculty of NCDC, our dear Shakila ma'am, to officially welcome all the dignitaries presented here. Welcome, ma'am.
Good morning, each and everyone present here. It's my privilege to welcome you all for today's auspicious occasion of the inaugural function of 43rd batch. It's our humble invitation, our dear Baba sir, the master trainer of NCDC, backbone of our NCDC. And it's my privilege to invite today's chief guest, Sri Palliya Sreedharan sir, Director of State Balasahithya Academy. And next, I would like to invite our chief guest, Dr. Indira ma'am, as the retired professor of NIMHANS and Trivandrum Medical College. And today's special guest, our playback singer, Smith Josna ma'am. And it's my privilege to invite our evaluator, our senior faculty, Rija Balanma, and our dear Jodi ma'am, our circle coordinator. And my dear 24th batch butterflies, who is hosting today's program. And it is my privilege to invite you all, the new batch, 43rd batch, the flowers. Let us enjoy today's inaugural function. Be with us. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Shakila ma'am, for your kind words. You're always our inspiration. Next, I would like to invite evaluator cum senior faculty of NCDC, dear Rija ma'am, for the presidential address.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be a part of the inaugural ceremony of 43rd batch of International QTC of NCDC. As we are blessed with the presence of our honorable guests. And first of all, I would like to express my gratitude, my sincere gratitude to our honorable guest Indira ma'am, Jolsna ma'am, and our master trainer Baba Alexander sir, to spend their valuable time for us. And I don't think I have to say more about NCDC because that is the well-known organization. And it already stands for the welfare and as you know, we already do webinars and useful trainings for ladies and different competitions for children. Our aim is to make them happy, to create some positive vibes in them. And recently we initiated a program, Earn and Learn. I think that will be beneficial for many more people, many more women, especially those who are facing financial issues in this space. And my warm welcome to all the students of 43rd batch to NCDC family. We consider our students as our family members. And I can assure one thing, that you will get the same respect, love, care, and support from us also. Same like your family, you will get these all things. And we are going to start our journey today. So we will learn, enjoy, and develop our skills together. My best wishes with you. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Rija ma'am, for your kind and inspirational words. Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I would like to invite our honorable chief guest, Sri Palliya Sreedharan sir, who is the director of State Balasahithya Institute, Kerala. And he is the author of more than 150 mathematical related books. He even presented programs in popular television channels also. Sir, we are very glad that you are here. Please, sir.
Thank you all. കേൾക്കാമല്ലോ അല്ലേ?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Audible.
യെസ്. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു സംഘടന കുട്ടികളുടെയും അതുപോലെ സ്ത്രീകളുടെയും ഉന്നമനത്തിന് വേണ്ടി പല പരിപാടികളും നടത്തുന്നതായിട്ട് അറിയുന്നത് ഈ അടുത്ത കാലത്താണ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും വളരെ അഭിനന്ദനീയമായ പരിപാടികളാണ് നിങ്ങൾ സംഘടിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോഴിത് 43ാമത്തെ ബാച്ചാണെന്ന് അറിയുന്നു. ഇങ്ങനെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയും സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയും നന്നായിട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു സംഘടനയെ പറ്റി അറിയാൻ വൈകിയത് വലിയ ഒരു നിർഭാഗ്യമായി കരുതുകയാണ്. ഏതായാലും വൈകിയെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങളുടെ പരിപാടിയുമായി സഹകരിക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചതിൽ എനിക്ക് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. എന്നെ അതിന് ക്ഷണിച്ചതിന് എന്റെ ഭാരവാഹികളോട്, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഷക്കീല മാഡത്തിനോടൊക്കെ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. നമുക്കറിയാം, ഏതൊരു വ്യക്തിയുടെയും ഏറ്റവും വലിയ അസറ്റ്, സ്വത്ത് കുട്ടികളാണ്. കുട്ടികളുടെ വളർച്ചയും ഉന്നതിയും അവരുടെ നല്ല കാര്യങ്ങളുടെ താല്പര്യമാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഏവരുടെയും ലക്ഷ്യം. നമുക്ക് ഒരുപാട് സമ്പാദ്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഓരോ വ്യക്തികൾക്കും ഒരുപാട് സമ്പാദ്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാകാം. കാറുണ്ടാകാം, വലിയ വീടുകൾ ഉണ്ടാകാം, ഒരുപാട് ഫെയിം ഒരുപാട് ഉണ്ടാവും. പക്ഷെ അതിലേറ്റവും വലുത് അവരുടെ സ്വന്തം കുട്ടികളാണ്. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ത്യാഗവും ചെയ്യും. നമ്മുടെ ജീവിത വ്രതമാണത്. ആ രീതിയിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന കാര്യം വളരെ വളരെ വലുതാണ്. ഒരു രാജ്യത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വത്ത് എന്നത് കുട്ടികളുടെ ഭാവിയാണ്. കുട്ടികൾ നന്നായി വളർന്നാൽ മാത്രമേ രാജ്യത്തിന് പുരോഗതി ഉണ്ടാവുകയുള്ളൂ. എല്ലാവരും ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത് നിലവിലുള്ള സൗകര്യങ്ങളെ കൂടാതെ ഒരു നല്ല ജീവിതം, നല്ല ഭാവി എല്ലാവരും പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പൊ അതിനുള്ള നമ്മുടെ ഭാവി മികച്ചതാക്കാൻ, ഈ രാജ്യത്തിന്റെ ഭാവി മികച്ചതാക്കാൻ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല വഴി കുട്ടികളുടെ ക്ഷേമത്തിന് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുകയാണ്. കുട്ടികളുടെ ക്ഷേമത്തോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ അമ്മമാരുടെയും ക്ഷേമം. കാരണം ഒരു കുട്ടികളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം ഏറ്റവും അസോസിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യപ്പെടുന്നത് ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ അമ്മയാണ്. ഒരു ഭാഷയായാലും അവരുടെ ജീവിത രീതിയായാലും മറ്റെന്ത് കാര്യമായാലും അവരെല്ലായ്പ്പോഴും ആശ്രയിക്കുന്നത് അമ്മയാണ്. അച്ഛന് ശരിക്കും 2ാം സ്ഥാനമേ ഉള്ളൂ. അച്ഛൻ മിക്കവാറും ചെറിയ പ്രായത്തിലൊന്നും തന്നെ അച്ഛന്മാരുടെ സേവനത്തെക്കാൾ ഏറെ വളരെ മികച്ചു നിൽക്കുന്നത് അമ്മയുടെ സേവനമാണ്. അപ്പൊ അവരെ കൂടെ ക്ഷേമം കൂടി നാം കണക്കിലെടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ആ ക്ഷേമം മുൻനിർത്തിയാണ് സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് ക്യാമ്പുകൾ നടത്തുന്ന അറിയുന്നു. ഇത് 43ാമത്തെ ക്യാമ്പാണ്. ഇങ്ങനെ ഉള്ള ക്യാമ്പുകൾ ഓരോ സ്ത്രീക്കും അവരുടെ ജോലി തരപ്പെടുത്താനും അവരുടെ ഭാവി മെച്ചപ്പെടുത്താനും സഹായിക്കുമെന്ന കാര്യത്തിൽ സംശയമില്ല. നമുക്കറിയാം, ഇന്ന് രാജ്യം വലിയ പ്രതിസന്ധിയിലൂടെ കടന്നു പോവുകയാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ചെറിയ കുഞ്ഞൻ ജീവി ലോകത്തെ ജനങ്ങളുടെ ആകമാനം ജീവിതത്തെ വളരെയധികം പ്രതികൂലമായി ബാധിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ലക്ഷക്കണക്കിന് ആളുകൾ മരിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു ലോകത്തിലാകമാനം. അതുപോലെ തൊഴിലില്ലായ്മ അനുഭവപ്പെടുന്നു, ഒരുപാട് ദുരിതങ്ങൾ അനുഭവപ്പെടുന്നു. ഈ ദുരിതങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ സുരക്ഷിതത്വം നേടാനാണ് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് ജോലിയുള്ളവർക്ക് പോലും ജോലി നഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നൊരവസ്ഥയുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ എന്ത് തന്നെയായാലും ഒരു ജീവിതം നയിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഒരു വരുമാനം കൂടിയേ തീരൂ, ഒരു ജോലി കൂടിയേ തീരൂ. ആ ഒരു ആംഗിൾ നോക്കുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന സേവനം വളരെ വലുതാണ്. അപ്പൊ അത് ഒരു ക്ഷേമ പ്രവർത്തനത്തിൽ കുട്ടികളുടെ പിന്നെ ക്ഷേമം കൂടി ലക്ഷ്യമാക്കുമ്പോൾ ആ ജോലി കൂടുതൽ മഹത്തരമാകുന്നു. ഏതായാലും കുട്ടികളുടെ കാര്യത്തിലും അതുപോലെ വനിതകളുടെ കാര്യത്തിലും ഈ കൗൺസിൽ, ഈ സംഘടന ചെയ്യുന്ന സേവനം എത്ര എത്ര അഭിനന്ദിച്ചാലും അധികമാവില്ല. ഇതിനു മുമ്പിലുള്ള ഒരു പരിപാടി മുൻ മന്ത്രി കൂടിയായിട്ടുള്ള ശ്രീമതി ടീച്ചറാണ് ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യുന്ന അറിയുന്നു. ശ്രീമതി ടീച്ചറിന്റെ നാട്ടുകാരിയാണ്, എൻ്റെ വളരെ അടുത്ത സുഹൃത്താണ്. അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഡിഗ്നിറ്റീസൊക്കെയാണ് ഈ പരിപാടികൾക്ക് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നത് കാണുന്നത് വളരെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ഏതായാലും നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാ പരിപാടികളും വിജയമായി തീരട്ടെ. നിങ്ങൾ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നതിനേറെ വിജയമാക്കി തീരുവാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവസരം ഉണ്ടാവട്ടെ എന്ന് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു. ഈ പരിപാടിയിൽ, വലിയൊരു പരിപാടിയിൽ എന്നെ ക്ഷണിച്ചതിന് ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഈ പരിപാടി അനൗപചാരികമായി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഔപചാരികമായി ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്ത് പ്രഖ്യാപിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്തേ.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and valuable time. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I would like to invite the master trainer and our backbone of NCDC, Sri Baba Alexander sir, for the keynote address. Sir, you hardly need any introduction. You have made all of us proud, sir.
Morning to all. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Respected dignitaries, our Palliya Sreedharan sir, Ma'am Indira, Jyotsna ma'am, our faculty Shakila ma'am, other faculties, evaluators from NCDC, my dear students who joined in our 43rd batch. Firstly, I really appreciate you all the people to becoming a part of this NCDC's education program. NCDC is not at all conducting courses. We are making we're trying to make some sort of changes in the education field as well as in the social sector in our society. So you may think that what all things we making changes. You know, it is some sort of changes we needed in our education system. Even our Palliya Sreedharan sir, you know, he converted that mathematics into a different way of learning through game way. So then actually the students become very easy or become very enjoyable for learning mathematics. You know, for so many students, mathematics is a very difficult subject now also. So that sort of lot of changes we making in our education system. Earlier, if we are telling who is a teacher, we say who are imparting knowledge to the students, that person is the teacher. Nowadays, if you are asking what is the definition of a teacher to our students, they may say not like that way. They may say teacher is a platform creator, teacher is a motivator, teacher is an environment creator, teacher is a facilitator. So we making lot of changes even in the definition of teaching or teacher. So that is the service, that is the specialty of our education system. So many years we learning so many subjects, so many informations we are feeding in our mind, in our brain. But even the students don't know what is the benefit of this program, where we have to implement such a knowledge. So it will not make any impact in their life or maybe in their development. They are becoming mere, what we say, feeding things. Teacher will come and feed something in the mind or in the brain of the students. So here we making unique personalities. After our course, our students become unique personalities. They will understand what is my potential, where I can contribute my service to the society, how I can manage different situations in a very diplomatic way or with a scientific way. So they will become too much independent and they will understand themselves, what is my potential. So it will make a contribution in their mental development as well as their spiritual development. So we have a lot of ideologies, lot of methodologies we following in our education system. So for spreading such a methodology, we are conducting these courses. So anyway, that is a request I am giving to our newly joined students in our 43rd batch. Utilize this opportunity. Here there is no spoon feeding. So we will provide a platform to you. In that platform, you will get a different opportunities to develop your language, to develop your different skills, talents, mental abilities, spiritual development, everything is there. So wish you all the best. I really appreciate our Shakira ma'am also. She's a very experienced senior faculty. You people are so lucky to get such a senior faculty as a faculty. So wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Baba sir, for the motivation. You are always a great inspiration and role model for us, sir.
Now I humbly invite our guest speaker, Srimati Indira ma'am. She was the senior most clinical psychologist in SAT Hospital at Trivandrum Medical College with more than 20 years of experience. We are very proud and lucky to have you here, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for the introduction. Let me correct you. It's not 20 years of service, 40 years of service. Okay, I must correct you. Now, a very good morning to all the participants, to the dignitaries as well as all the participants. Now, I have been asked to render a few words regarding how to motivate our trainers. I mean, our trainees, the Montessori trainees. Okay. So, first of all, what I would like to say is, see, you are dealing with little buds, no? Little children who are unique. We forget, see, as parents and as teachers, we forget that each individual is unique and try to impose certain things equally on all the children. But Montessori, I'm not here to talk about the advantages, but still Montessori mode of education has a different way of teaching. I understand that it's a teaching which is focused on each child. It's child-centered, child-oriented, and each one can learn according to his own. I mean, it's a self-directed activity with the guidance of the teachers, which is wonderful. Okay, so probably when compared to the rest of the system, maybe this is advantageous. See, usually we have a tendency to compare as parents, as teachers, to compare each child with every other child. See, you can make a comparison regarding whether they have adequately developed all the areas. That is okay. But in terms of achievement, each child, we have to focus on that, because this is creating a lot of stress for teachers as well as parents. Now, teachers are parents themselves. Okay, so in order to reduce that, what can we do? Now, as children, what I would like to say is most of the participants who are here probably are very interested and motivated to become effective Montessori trained teachers. I presume that this has not been forced onto you. See, we need a job, we need a career. Okay, and I simply hope that many of you have not come to join this course merely for meeting this end. Because as a Montessori trained teacher, as I said, you are dealing with little kids who are in a plastic stage of growth, and where you can contribute a lot to the development of each child with its unique assets. Okay, so that is your role. So as teachers, again, what I would like to say is have good interpersonal skills. You must try to have the maximum to understand a child. You must be able to empathize very well. And you must be able to communicate. See, each child is different. I said, see, levels of understanding is different. So you must be an effective communicator as well. You must know how to talk to each and every child. That's very important. Okay, because as teachers, what I would like to say is, I wouldn't say that you're second to the parent even. A child who's very fond of the teacher would try to imitate all what the teacher says and does. And I'm sure as parents, we have observed this in our homes. See, just observe the child when he reads or when she reads. He or she will read only in the way he or she has been taught by the teacher. And suppose you try to correct the child and say, this is the better way of pronouncing. The child will not listen to what you say. He or she will say, my teacher taught me this way. So try to understand how, what extent of influence you have on that. Are an effective, good teacher with a lot of interpersonal skills to understand the child, to communicate effectively with each and every child. That will be the best that you can do. Now, this is not an easy task. I know This is not an easy task at all. Each and every teacher, in spite of going to the LKG classes or whatever you call it, they have to be prepared. Be prepared to handle a classroom effectively. You just can't walk into the class and say, these are kids who are in the age group of 3 to 5, not knowing anything. No, you have to be better prepared than maybe when you deal with the higher education levels, okay, because they have already acquired the skills. So in order to be an effective teacher, you have to be prepared. Now, this preparedness again is going to take a lot of time from you, because as an individual, you have your home. See, you're not exclusively a teacher alone. You have different roles to play. So if you do not have a congenial, if you are not, what should I say, do not have adequate mental health, that again is going to influence the way you teach, the way you handle your child. So encountering stresses, not only in the schools, but there will be a carryover of what you have had at home when you come to the classroom. So what a teacher can do would be reflect on yourself. Okay, do an introspection. Please do an introspection every day. Now, am I going to the class with all the stresses that I've had at home and try to unknowingly scapegoat the little ones? No, we are not doing it consciously. Please remember that. None of us are doing it consciously. It is so spontaneous. So if you can have an introspection as a teacher of the little kids, that would be an ideal way of trying to communicate right types of behavior to the child. Because remember, as I said, you are the model. You are the model for the child. So if you are going to react this way, definitely many of the patterns. Although we said that children are unique, they have unique potentials, they have unique ways of behaving, they have unique temperament, and so on. So keep this in mind. Okay, keep this in mind. Try as far as possible. You're human beings. I understand that as a psychologist. You are not automatons. So we are likely to have all these stresses, and all said and done, maybe at times we may just let go of. But be careful that this doesn't occur frequently, because you're dealing with the little ones. Okay, that is very important. Then another source of stress that you might have is, in spite of the fact that these kids have come for Montessori mode of education, see, parents have a lot of expectations. When they send their children for Montessori mode of education, many of them know, I suppose, I presume. But then they have a very high set of expectations. So when one child doesn't do as well as the other child, it causes a lot of stress in the parent. And to come and focus on you. They are going to come and tell that it is because you have not adopted the right mode of teaching. My child is not able to learn. Although not all parents, there might be a few. One person is enough, isn't it? To create a lot of, stress for us. So be very much aware of this fact also. When children do not go up to the expectations, the parents also get upset. And as a result of which, that will be what should I say? It will be enforced onto the teachers. It will be directed towards the teachers, and you are stressed. So while you are in your classroom, or even before you go to your classroom, be ready for all these types of challenges. Don't give up. These are challenges. Okay. And what has been said is when you talk about positive thoughts, see, just think that if whatever hurts you today is going to make you strong tomorrow. Go with that attitude. And don't get upset and not do your teaching very well or managing the classroom. Not teaching, as we said, it's a self-directed activity. You are just guiding. You are a catalyst. But make yourself be able to do the maximum. Don't get upset because of these. Don't let not emotional turmoils really upset the way you manage the classroom. That is very important. Okay, that is very important. Then how you can manage that, maybe when we have a lot of people around us. And we are all social beings, no? So try as far as possible to be with people who have positive ways of thinking rather than who harbor a lot of negative thoughts. Okay, when we think positively, everything will change, everything's for the better and so on. Definitely, we also become motivated. But the minute you think, oh, whatever I do, this is the end result, then definitely that is going to, that is your limit. So don't do that. If ever you hear any comments also, you will. Okay, definitely think that it is for growth. Okay, whatever, as I said, has hurt you tomorrow should make you strong tomorrow. Today should make you strong tomorrow. Go with that attitude. Then don't give up, as I said, move forward. because life is full of stresses and challenges. All the successful people have come up in life like that. I don't think any of us have, when I say any of us, any people who have become successful have only walked through flower petals. No, there have been a lot of thorns. There have been a lot of thorns. So don't get, the thorns will prick you, you will get hurt and bruised, but that will go off. Okay, so that is very important. And now, as all of us know, people are planning to, the scientists are planning to send people to Venus. We have reached that extent. So there is nothing that human beings cannot achieve if there is a will. But achieving this, for achieving this, there are a lot of obstacles, no doubt, no doubt. Okay, so try to bear those obstacles or tide over those obstacles. Upset. Let it not try to create any negative, or let it not impair your mental health at all. That you can manage. Then what I would like to say is, as I said, good role models are there. You are the best role models. Be very happy in the efforts that you take, and just not be bothered about the outcome of what you have done. Whenever you do an activity, try to do it happily, for the sake of everybody. It should not be forced. When you are happy, definitely whatever you do is going to find its result, although not to the expected standards. As I said, always we will not only get success. Failures are also a part of all our efforts. Don't be upset with that. Move forward. Get the maximum support from the people around you who have positive thoughts and not negative. And don't be tired, because please remember, these are the little buds who are to bloom, whom you allow to grow according to their realization of their potentials, so that they become effective citizens of the nation, of the world, and be useful for all the living organisms in this earth. So wishing you all the very best to become effective teachers. I'm concluding my deliberation. Thank you all.
That is a thoughtful speech. Thank you, ma'am, for your precious time and valuable words spent with us. Thank you, ma'am.
Now we can watch our special guest, Jyotsna ma'am's warm wishes for NCDC. As you all know, she is a famous Malayalam playback singer, as she doesn't need any introduction.
We are very sorry to say that Jyotsna ma'am would not be able to attend this program because of her inconvenience, but she sent someone video. Shakila ma'am, please.
Shakila ma'am, it's not audible, ma'am.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഞാൻ ജ്യോത്സ്ന. നാഷണൽ ചൈൽഡ് ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് കൗൺസിലിന്റെ 43ാമത്തെ ബാച്ചിന് എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ ആശംസകളും ഞാൻ നേരുകയാണ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ടീച്ചിങ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വളരെ നോബിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പ്രൊഫഷനാണ്. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ ഒരിക്കലും മറക്കാത്ത ചില മുഖങ്ങളിൽ ഒന്നാണ് നമ്മളെ നന്നായിട്ട് പഠിപ്പിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്റെ. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരു നല്ലൊരു ടീച്ചർ നമ്മുടെ ലൈഫിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഇമ്പാക്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വളരെ വലുതാണ്. എന്തായാലും ഈ 43ാമത്തെ ബാച്ചിലൂടെ നാഷണൽ ചൈൽഡ് ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് കൗൺസിലിന് നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തിലേക്ക് കുറെ നല്ല ടീച്ചേഴ്സിനെ കോൺട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് വളരെ ആത്മാർത്ഥമായിട്ട് ആശംസിക്കുകയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you so much, Jyotsna ma'am, for your warm wishes. It was a very lovely wishes for NCDC 43rd batch inauguration ceremony.
Now I would like to invite Circle Coordinator of NCDC, Jyoti ma'am, for felicitation.
Thank you.
Am I audible, dears?
Yes, ma'am.
A warm good morning to one and all. I'm so happy to be a part of this inaugural function today. All the dignitaries who are present over here had given wonderful motivational words to you. Now, I would like to say a small thing about the teaching, and I just like to tell you people that because you people are coming forward to become an excellent teacher, is it? So it's the time to motivate yourself and to teach your mind that you want to become an inspiring teacher because you're molding the coming generation. If a generation is coming with good qualities, only a nation's prosperity should be effective. So we are contributing for the prosperity of the nation through the small batch. So you are going to mold them. The parents are giving their kids to your hands. You want to take the kids as your own kids and to find your own kids' faces in each child and to mold them accordingly. What you are giving to your children, that itself you want to share to your students who is sitting in front of you. A teacher always want to be, already our Indira madam told a lot of things inspiring and motivational words to you. So each and everything you want to keep in your mind. Here NCDC is providing a very good platform for you with a very effective, qualified, excellent teacher, facilitator, our Shakila ma'am. You are so lucky to have such a wonderful facilitator with you. She is having a lot of ideas to share to you, but you want to take your best here. This is an open platform for bringing your talents inside. Through their talents, you can inspire your children, and you want to give space for the children and have to give more importance for the potential of the children itself. So from today onwards, you want to teach your mind. I'm a teacher. You want to keep that quality. Always have to keep a pleasant, smiling face to the children. They want to be very fearless to approach you. That is the quality first we want to keep as a teacher, and always consider every children as equal, not to treat them as your own kids. That's the thing I just want to share with all of you. I wish all the very best for the 43rd batch, and you can enjoy it together with our Shakila ma'am. NCDC family is also behind you with all the support. Thank you very much. Enjoy today onwards.
Thank you so much, Jyoti ma'am, for your kind and lovely words.
Okay, then official program is going to wind up with vote of thanks. After that, 24th batch students program and 43rd batch interaction section will be there. So now I would like to invite Navya ma'am from 24th batch for vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, one and all present here. It gives me an immense pleasure in extend sincere thanks to all dignitaries assembled here for this event. First of all, I would like to express my thankfulness to our chief guest, Sri Palliya Sreedharan sir, who honored this function with his inspirational thoughts. Secondly, I am thanking Ms. Indira ma'am for your great motivational words. Then I would like to thank backbone of NCDC, Sri Baba Alexander sir, for your great words and support. Then I am thanking Ms. Jyotsna ma'am for your warm wishes. Then thank you Ms. Rija ma'am and Jyoti ma'am for your wishes and prayers. At last, I would like to express thanks to our faculty, Ms. Shakila ma'am and 24th batch students for your support and cooperation. Once again, I'm thanking each individual for your wonderful contributions. Finally, I'm concluding my words. Thank you.
That was great, Navya ma'am. Thank you so much.
Now we humbly request all the 24th batch students to welcome new trainees of 43rd batch with a warm welcome dance.
Remaining program, I'll watch it in the Facebook and all. Okay, I'm leaving. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Are you ready, guys? Thank you so much, dears.
Wow, wow, wow. That was fantastic. Thank you so much, my friends. Wow, wow, wow. That was fantastic. Thank you so much, my friends. Wow, wow, wow. Fantastic. Thank you so much, my friends. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, my friends. Now, I would like to invite 43rd batch faculty, Shakila ma'am, to have an interactive session with the new students.
Yes, thank you, Rosina ma'am and Rija ma'am. Okay, I hope everyone is there. 43rd batch, are you ready?
Ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Rija ma'am, can you introduce yourself? I will wind up the live here because our next webinar is to start. So I will send you other for the interactive session. Yes. Rija ma'am, come on. Can you introduce yourself? Abida ma'am. മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞോളൂ സബിത മാം 43rd ബാച്ചിലെ സ്റ്റുഡന്റ് ആണ്. മാമിനെ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തോളൂ.
ആരോടാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്?
സഹല മാം.
ഓക്കെ.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് വി വിൽ ഡു വൺ തിങ്, നാഷണൽ ആന്തമായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഞാൻ പേഴ്സണൽ ലിങ്ക് അയക്കാം, അതിലൂടെ എൻട്രി ചെയ്യാം. Interactive session through our personal link because we want to start up another meeting. Okay, I will send the personal link in the group. You can join through that group. Okay, Rija ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rija ma'am, we can wind up with national anthem. Then we will start the interactive session.
Okay, thank you all for the wonderful support and cooperation. Now our program is winding up with the national anthem. Everyone please mute and start up.